Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie for those of you that are new, and for those of you that caught my videos previously, welcome back. So my channel is all about hair care, hair wellness and hair growth. So if you do like what you see in today's video, please do be sure to like, comment and subscribe, but also please do hit that notification button. So today I'm going to be talking about all things MSM, as known as methyl sulfonyl methane, and I hope I got that right. So with MSM, it's a very popular supplement and it's used for like quite a lot of things to do in the healthcare. So a lot of people use it for things like osteoporosis, rheumatoid arthritis, and it's just something that actually is used to reduce inflammation. But not only that, it's actually used for hair growth. So studies have actually shown that MSM can actually promote hair growth and actually grow dormant hair follicles, and then it also actually prolongs the hair growth phase. Also, I've kind of like taken inspiration from Curly Proverbs' channel, where she incorporates the MSM into her hair care regime. So I did actually test out MSM about 5-6 years ago, and I used it for about a month, but not long enough to actually notice a difference, because I was so used to actually using things like Hair Affinity and the Monostat and biotin, that I didn't actually think that MSM would work. But actually seeing more people use it, and the fact that of the matter is it actually has more proven results within the hair growth than it does with biotin. So I had to kind of test it out or buy it again and see, you know what, will I see an actual difference? So this is what I'm doing at the moment. So I've actually started taking MSM for a week. So there are reviews where I've seen women actually say that they've had all different side effects. So I'm going to actually explain to you firstly how I actually prepare the MSM, and then I'm going to go into the actual experience that I've had personally. So this is how I take the MSM. This is actually Essential Series Dulux Nutrition MSM, which is 500 grams. I bought 2 packs, which are around about £9 each from eBay, which I'll link in the description. And then, as you can see, I've got here some Grace's aloe vera drink. You just need a mug or a cup to actually put the drink into. So the reason I'm using Grace's aloe drink today is because it's very rich in vitamin C, and it's something that I know will work when I'm actually using the MSM, because vitamin C is apparently so important and vital to incorporate in the routine. So I'm actually using the aloe vera at room temperature, and this is what the MSM actually looks like. It looks like crystals, and this is the spoon that it comes with. So as you can see, it's 2.5 millimeter. I don't exceed this dose because I don't need to, and that's the reason why they provide a spoon. So now I'm gonna add the ½ teaspoon to my mug of aloe drink. And then I add it in after I pour the drink, not before. So now I go in with my teaspoon and just stir the actual mixture. And I don't want the granules to set at the bottom, so that's why I put it in afterwards. So now that I've mixed it, I'm able to drink it. You can take it with water. So like I say, I take 2 liters of water. If you want to take it with water, please do have an orange or something like that, and that is literally how I do it, and this is every day. So from what the reviews that I've seen is that people do suffer from things like fatigue or like insomnia. They've experienced delays in their actual cycle, their monthly cycle. But this is something where, from my own personal experience, the day I actually started taking the MSM, so I actually stick to, as you've seen, I stick to no more than half a teaspoon of the MSM, but I actually was using 10,000 micrograms of biotin, so my body is already prepared for the MSM. So I'm used to drinking 2 liters of water a day, and also on top of that, I'm used to just having some form of supplement in my body. So if you're someone that's never used something like the biotin or anything like that, or any kind of like hair supplement, then I'd really advise to build your immune system up first with something like the biotin, and then go into the MSM, because if you go straight into the MSM, you might give your body a bit of a shock. So I started actually taking the MSM powder last week. It's been just over a week now that I've been using it, and literally in the second day did I notice a difference. So I actually kind of experienced things like, it made me feel like I was on a high. I didn't really suffer fatigue like some people do say. When it comes to sleep and stuff like that, I do have like more vivid dreams, so which is strange, and I know a lot of people have said that as well, but it's actually true. It's so crazy. I don't know if it's something that it realigns your thoughts and stuff, but it's really interesting to like have that. I do normally have like quite premonitive dreams, but this is something where I was like, wow, this is completely different. One thing also that I've experienced as well is actually my joints don't feel as tired as they used to. I do work out. I use a treadmill, so something where I need as much energy as possible. So I've noticed that my energy levels are a bit different, and my I used to suffer like from aching joints and stuff, but I don't actually have that as much since that I've noticed within the past week, which is phenomenal. So something where it actually feels like it's working in my body very fast. I'm actually going to like kind of see as well what it does for my skin, because I have like quite acne prone skin. I do have stretch marks, so that's something again that I'm going to be seeing how it works within my skin as well. But most importantly, the hair. So with the hair growth itself, I'm going to actually be seeing how this actual product or supplement works on my hair. I'm going to be seeing, because I know that for myself I have like quite fine high density hair, so I want to see like how I notice a difference in those changes. So I've actually put it in a diary when I started taking the MSM, and then what I'm going to do is probably a month down the line or 2 months down the line, I'm actually going to do an update to show, well, this is where my hair started, and then this is what I've noticed since taking the MSM, so we can kind of see some if there's proven results, especially for my hair type that is naturally fine. So one thing I'd say with the MSM is it's so important not to exceed the actual stated dose. So as you can see in the video I did, it already came with the half a teaspoon. So it's so important, if you, especially if you've never used it before, not to exceed that dose, because sometimes you can get so excited and think, oh, this product's actually gonna work for my hair, but rather than taking more than the stated dose, it's better to stick to that exact dose, because then you don't want any adverse side effects. And it looks like some of the side effects can be quite traumatizing, like things like like your well-being. You might not feel like in the mood. It might change your whole mindset in general, like just to make you feel like a bit more depressed than you normally would feel. I know a lot of people do suffer from things like diarrhea, so that's another thing you don't want, an adverse effect. When you start taking it, it's better to build it up slowly, and then afterwards then actually get into a routine where when you do feel comfortable to take more of it, then you increase it little by little, because it is a very powerful supplement. It actually cleanses the system, and then one thing I'd advise as well is for women who are pregnant or breastfeeding, I'd say they shouldn't take the supplement either. So within regards to the hair growth, back to the hair growth again, then it's something that I'm going to be using it for every 3 months. So every 3 months I'm going to be taking it. I've actually set the date, and especially in my mobile phone, where my alert will go off to say, look, this is the last day that you need to take it. So I'm giving myself breaks at a time. So I'm going to be taking it for 3 months, then I'm going to break, and then I'm going to have a month's break, but I'm going to be using biotin. So when I have that break, then my body's not going from not using it to my body's not going from using it to not using it, or not using anything. I'm still supplementing myself with biotin throughout that time, so my body doesn't actually go like have a surprise when I actually go back to using it. So that's what I'm going to be doing mostly. And one other thing that I do when I do take my MSM as well, I still get my vitamins in, so I use my omega-3. Well as that, I'm using Well Woman. So I'm using that on top. I'm using those every day. Means that I'm just getting like my other vitamins that I'm in need, because you still need things in the diet like zinc and stuff like that. And I've explained in my previous videos that I do suffer uterine fibroids, so I still need iron in my diet. So that's what I kind of do. So with me, it's one of those things where I still kind of take those supplements to make sure that I'm not missing out, and I've not had any kind of other side effects. So I've noticed that I feel better than what I actually normally would. So that's been a really good experience so far. I've started off small and worked my way up. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in the next 3 months, and then I'm going to do an update then on what I think about it, and if it's worth incorporating in the routine. And then I'm one of those people that never a day goes by where I don't take a supplement. So maybe if you aren't used to taking a supplement, set your alarm every day and then make sure that you're taking it. I like to take the supplement around about 9 o'clock in the morning, so I take that with the actual drink. I will eat some food with it as well, so just something small. You can have like a bite on, like, I don't know, a breakfast bar or something like that to go with it. So that's what I like to do, just to make sure that I'm not taking it on an empty stomach. And then afterwards, then I'm setting myself up for the day then, rather taking it very later on in the day. And I definitely don't take it at night, because I want to get sleep. It's been something where I felt like I've been on a bit of a high, so I don't want to feel high at night and not be able to get sleep. So that is literally what I'm going to be doing from now. And then again, I'm going to be doing doing another video in due course about how it's actually going. So that is that. So that is my video for now, and I hope you do enjoy. And if you do, please do check out my next video. Take care for now. Bye bye.